it's Katie, Jeff, and Natalie.
Hey.
And we are here at the Murphy Center for Hope today. Terry and Fulvia Sara. We are here at Homeward Alliance to talk about the clothing and sock drive happening today, but also share with you the difference you might make by getting involved. So, tell us a little bit about the clients that you serve here.
Consider, to give you some data, in Fort Collins there are several thousands households who are now risking homelessness.
Wow.
There are every year between the Purdue School District and the Thompson School District almost 1,500 children who experience homelessness every year. There are 375 people living in Fort Collins who are chronically homeless. So this is a serious problem, and it needs us to come together and offer help, solution, support.
Wow.
Our mission is to empower families and individuals who are experiencing homelessness to survive through crisis, move forward, and thrive. So we're meeting people where they're at. So there is no precondition to access our services.
So what items are most useful or can make the greatest difference? Are there like certain items that are least donated that you could use the most?
Definitely backpacks.
Okay.
Backpacks are a high demand, and they're very important in the life of a homeless person because it allows them to carry more comfortably all their possessions. But at this time of the year, I would say survival gear, so outdoor winter items, and then socks, hats, gloves, and then heart warmer and foot warmers.
Oh yeah, that's a great point.
Right.
We have a GoFundMe site as well where you can donate money if you don't have the ability to donate items, and it will go to buying the hand warmers. I mean, you think about the impact that could make when it's below zero in Fort Collins.
Yeah, so basically in this part of the country, if you're sleeping outside during the winter, you can get injured or even worse than that because of exposure to the weather. So what we try to do is prevent that.
Wonderful.
So
clean out their sock drawer and bring all the new socks that they're not wearing, or when they're at Walmart, pick up an extra package of socks and drop it in a bin, and that helps people. Like even that something that small could make a difference.
yes, we actually rely on that a lot. So distribution is one of our programs. We distribute about 1.5 million worth of survival gear every year throughout Colorado. So not only in Fort Collins, but
So how do you think people would feel when they get some new items that they much need in the winter? What does that look like? We don't get to work here and work with the people like you do. What would we see?
that's a very good question. A lot of gratitude.
Okay.
And it's a very good question because sometimes people they ask me, well, aren't you scared? And actually, no. In 10 years, nothing bad ever happened at the Murphy Center or to the people working for Homeward Alliance. And our guests are very protective of us, especially of the volunteers, because they know that those are really the people who are not even making any money, who are just doing it for the goodness of their heart and from the community. They feel isolated. And so it's not just the pair of socks. Is the fact that they can see that somebody cares about them. Right, that's something we forget about.
So important because their animals, their pets are so important to them.
We heard a lot of stories, like the story of this young man who suffers from epileptic seizures, and his dog will sense it before it happens, and so jump him. But these dogs, cats more rarely, especially dogs, but pets in general, they are cold as we are.
Yeah.
So they suffer the cold, They are outside. If they are non-service animals, neither the dog nor the owner can get into a night shelter. So we make sure that they're healthy. We distribute coats for pets when we have them.
Oh, that's great. You
That's
wouldn't turn
another
away
thing that
dog
people
coats, huh?
can donate.
No,
Oh,
yes,
that's
you
great.
can donate the dog
Please
coats.
donate
Here.
dog sweaters and coats.
Yes.
Booties if you have them.
Yeah.
And then, every time that people are donating a tarp, a tent, a blanket, that helps the owner and helps the pet.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that they are definitely.
Yeah,
yes.
so what would you say to the people at home that are wondering if what they do makes a difference? If they are on the fence about making the effort to grab a pair of socks and donate, or to grab a coat that they don't wear anymore and donate, or to grab the dog sweater that their doggy doesn't use anymore and bring it here, and they're just on the fence about whether or not that they should do that, what would you say?
Everything makes a difference.
It does.
A huge difference.
Okay.
But the thing that is most important is that it is an act that gets you committed, involved with helping our neighbors. These are people who have jobs.
Yeah.
Most of the people we work with have jobs, just minimum wage jobs, so they can never get ahead. These are people who have children. These are people who are children of somebody. They're people like us. Sometimes they have disability. They deserve understanding. They deserve help, and they deserve a community that stands by them.
Wow, that sounds pretty compelling. It sounds pretty easy for people to just get involved and be a part of something amazing. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for this interview. Thank you for the drive. Thank you for all you're doing.